hello. Hello, hello, hello. It should be showing that. Hello. Why isn't this doing anything? Is it working now? Hmm. 6,800. Okay. Hmm. Hello. Why not work? Why is it always a pain in the ass, dude? Holy shit. You're not showing anything. Hello? Not showing anything. Oh. We're just gonna have to capture my screen, unfortunately. Remove display capture. Yes. Just gonna have to capture my screen, unfortunately. Should be working. There we go. Okay. Look okay. That looks pretty terrible, I'm not gonna lie. she's working.
Ah, Padawan. I heard your shuttle arriving. I am Master C.O. Bakarn of the Jedi Council. Welcome to Tython. This is the ancestral home of our order, where the Jedi first came to be, and where our most promising Padawans complete their training.
The chance to see where the first Jedi walked, train where they trained, it's quite an honor.
So eager. You and your new master should get along nicely. Your instructors tell me that even in childhood you had a remarkable connection to the Force. We haven't seen such power in decades. I was hoping your new master would be here. Yuan left her dig site and is returning to Tython specifically to train you.
Sounds like Master Yuan's putting a lot of faith in me. We haven't even met.
Trust in your initial training, and never forget the Jedi Code. There is no emotion, there is peace. There is no ignorance, there is knowledge. There is no passion, there is serenity. There is no chaos, there is harmony. There is no death, there is the Force. This is... Yuan, I was beginning to worry.
So you've arrived safely, my Padawan. I'm sorry I can't greet you properly, but we already have a crisis on our hands.
I'm just kind of...
This crisis is the reason you were delayed.
Precisely. Tython is a treasure trove of ancient Jedi relics. Recently, our researchers uncovered several teaching holograms, but they've not been fully studied. These holograms may be records of the founders of the Jedi Order. They're absolutely irreplaceable. But a large group of flesh raiders has begun rampaging through that region. Those priceless holograms are in danger.
Is there a way to protect the holograms?
Someone must slip past the flesh raiders to recover these holograms' projectors. I intend this to be the first task of your training.
No, Yuan, you can't risk a Padawan against flesh raiders, even for such important artifacts.
A Padawan who was stronger in the Force at 4 years old than I was at 15? Gifted students need greater challenges.
So I must recover these holograms and watch for flesh raiders. Where should I begin?
The holograms are in the Gnarls. Be vigilant. That region has dangers of its own. If you encounter any difficulties, contact me on this holo communicator. When you have the holograms, meet me at the Jedi Temple. We have much to discuss.
Mechanized travel is for official business only.
For no reason. It's actually dumb. I feel like 90% of the game is just sitting here listening to conversation. I won't do side quests. My scrubs do side quests.
Activation protocol begins. So, after the long silence, finally someone comes. I am Garen Jard. Millennia ago, I stood as a founder of the Jedi Order.
There are flesh raiders in the area. Your holoprojector's at risk. I'm here to save it.
To protect without fighting. A trait I wanted at the core of our beliefs. The Jedi may have changed, but galactic peace has always remained one of our goals. Activation protocol complete. Go well.
Three more to go. Gotta walk around here. Thing up here, I'll get that. A little bit of extra XP. Never hurt nobody. Definitely need the auto run feature for this game. I would use my rocket boost, but I don't want to kill things in between.
Activation protocol begins. Ah, another has come to listen. When the Jedi Order was founded, I, Calibrin, said we should devote ourselves to justice. True justice cannot be driven by emotion. We Jedi can set our passions aside and seek the truth without fear or favor.
The projector for this hologram is in danger. I'm here to recover it.
Then do what is needed. That too is part of justice. Activation protocol complete.
Nice. Little stuff there. This ability there is like a damage over time ability. So that's why I try to use it on like the bigger guys. That guy's 100, 100, 110. So I use I know the scouts. I do have some of the data cards, but not all of them. I had most of them on the other server, but they kind of died. Oh man.
Activation protocol begins. A new Jedi comes to learn. Excellent. Excellent. I am Ter Senden, keeper of the histories, a founder and chronicler of the Jedi Order. I saw us becoming guardians of knowledge and secrets. We Jedi would safeguard the wisdom of the galaxy.
No shit.
I've come to retrieve the projector for your hologram. It's in danger of being destroyed by flesh raiders.
Saving what could be lost forever. My thanks. Activation protocol complete.
Nice. Definitely looks a bit fuzzy on the stream, but it's not terrible. I don't run this game on like max graphics. I have a 3070 Ti. But like this game is like over 10 years old. I don't know why it's
Master
boss.
Yuan, I've encountered a problem. One of the holoprojectors has been stolen.
Stolen? But the Flesh Raiders don't steal, they destroy. I'll look into this. If you have the other holograms, come and meet me at the Jedi Temple. I'm sending you directions now. And please, Padawan, be careful.
Way to run so we can use rockets. Makes us go a little faster. I swear the 2 attack is faster than the 1 attack. Yeah, it is. It's only 2 strikes, that's 3 strikes. My 1 attack does more damage, apparently. Wow, I'm lost in the plot. I do have like a couple max level characters. Could like get into like PvP and stuff. I have a pretty decent setup for that. I have a dot spec operative. Same as PvP. He's actually the best player currently. But its damage is pretty crazy too. You can just melt single targets so quickly. My main character I've been playing recently was Mercenary. Her level 68, but I can't get her to 80 because I'm not subbed currently. I can only get her to 70, so she's pretty much There's not really too much for me to do. I tried doing better mode, like the DLCs, or whatever you want to call them, but I just don't have the right like levels or gear for that. I could do normal mode, but I don't know, I've already kind of played through it, so I'm a different character. Oh, Jesus. Staring at the sky.
Report your ailments.
Make sure to have a clean inventory.
You are fit for duty. Return to your
The new
post.
missions give you like so much credits. Well, I guess not, but like as you go further up the levels, they do. Nothing crazy. Always do this guy's mission, yeah, just because it's quick and easy.
Padawan, I heard you've begun your trials. But, which,
Basically, what he's going to tell you, I'm not going to sit here and listen to this man because it just elongates this and it's not even part of the story. But he wants us to train, so we're going to go and look for a little pylon that someone else hasn't already taken. And we're going to go touch some droids. Basically.
I mean,
That's why I do it. It takes like 10 seconds, you get 1,000 XP. So I'm just preferred right now. I believe you do get more if you're subbed. I think there's a cap on how much XP you gain as a preferred player. Sentinel.
There isn't. It's out of my hands,
I
Kaizen.
find the PvP a little...
I haven't. Padawan, come in. This is Kaizen Fess, an old friend. He's here on a hunting expedition. A sacred Trandoshan tradition.
It's an honor to meet you.
Some people, even some Jedi, disapprove of my friendship with Kaizen. I wanted you to meet, before rumors prejudiced you. First, thank you for saving the holograms. The Jedi have lost enough lately without losing our history, too.
I was glad to help, Master.
I've identified the holoprojector that was stolen. It contained a hologram of Master Rajivari. Rajivari was another of the Jedi founders. He turned to the dark side. He betrayed the very order he helped to create.
What exactly did Rajivari do?
Details of his life are maddeningly sparse. Rajivari was immensely powerful. That stolen hologram could hold his darkest secrets. The thief is likely from Kalikori village. Local Twi'lek pilgrims here illegally. Many of them are poor or hungry.
Why are these Twi'leks here?
Religious persecution drove them from their home world. They found sanctuary here, but without the Republic's permission. I'd like you to go to Kalikori village, discover who took the holoprojector, and retrieve it. But tread lightly. The Twi'leks are here in defiance of Republic law. We're forbidden to fully defend them, even when the Flesh Raiders attack. Relations are strained.
Once the villagers understand the situation, I'm sure we can reach an accord.
When you reach Kalikori village, find Bashen, captain of the village guard. He knows everyone. He may have seen the holoprojector. I think meeting these pilgrims will be a good lesson for you, Padawan. Go carefully.
Yeah, nobody wants that. I'm gonna go talk to some delinquents, basically. Look at all the noobs. Sages are really fun. But I don't know, I find like sages to be really boring. PvE wise. But if you get into like raids, operations, PvP with them, they're pretty fun.
Stand by for examination and suggested progress.
Basically, like the character's whole basis is you're fanning out damage over time. So you can like
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
dot damage a group of people or things, and they shred. They really do. So they're fun for that, but for like stuff like this, they're just not that fun. In my opinion.
Break out another cask, or 3. The festival only comes once a year. Our stores can take it.
Just as well. We have an uninvited guest.
I see. Festival of Awakening, Jedi. You're not welcome here.
I apologize for interrupting. Master Yuan Par asks if you've seen a Jedi holoprojector.
If Yuan Par's asking, guess we could try and remember.
A holoprojector. Yeah, I know what you mean. Nayland found one. Nayland Rollock. Maybe you've heard of him?
Sorry, I've only just arrived on this world.
Nayland Rollock. Our dueling champion for 9 years straight. He once rescued an entire scouting party from Flesh Raiders single-handed. He planned our defenses. Protects us when we go foraging. Without him, we wouldn't even be having the festival. And no, I am not telling you where he is. Nayland earns his peace and quiet.
If you help me find that holoprojector, the Jedi Council will hear of it. And we're generous to our friends.
Ah, you expect us to believe that?
Shen, if the Jedi offer you a favor, you say yes.
Okay, fine. Nayland went into the Flesh Raiders' territory. He's probably still there. He's been gone a while.
Then I should look for him. Enjoy your festival.
I think Nayland's got a camp out there. If you see him, tell him to be back for the feast.
Alrighty, time to go hunt this man down. He's a very unhappy man. I really enjoy that. Just like chucking a rock at something.
You make a lot of noise. I come for a Flesh Raider, I find a Jedi Padawan. I come to listen, to think among the dead, to fight for my people. Why have you come?
My master sent me to bring Rajavari's holoprojector back to the temple.
I'm called Nayland Ralok. The others in the village spin tales of their legendary protector. They don't understand. Are the Flesh Raiders destroyed? No. My people aren't safe until my learning's complete. Tython's relics still have lessons. I listen. I can do things I never imagined possible. I will be the defender my people deserve.
Perhaps your studies are making you into something else.
Jedi condemn what they can't control. But you're not a concern. Only the Flesh Raiders matter. Rajavari's hologram showed me how to punish them. The Flesh Raiders will come, but not leave. A merciful death compared to what my people have suffered.
You'll get us both killed.
There are hidden wonders, Jedi, and my journey has just begun. Now run, or die.
This guy's always like so cocky. He just runs down there. just happened for a second. A little bit of a snack break. Now we gotta go tell this lady what happened.
Padawan, I just spoke to Rana Dalven, the daughter of Kalikori village's matriarch, concerning your visit there. I want you to meditate on what you learned. Such experiences are what shape us as Jedi.
I found the holoprojector as you asked.
We should check that Rajavari's hologram is safe.
The holoprojector was stolen by a Twi'lek, Naylan Ralok. He learned force techniques from Rajavari's hologram. He was obviously unstable.
A villager? Very unusual. Then this Naylan is force sensitive. Let's see what he saw.
Activation protocol begins. A few words. Shall this be all my legacy? No. My enemies are long dead. It is time. Hear me. I have left true wisdom behind. For those who follow where the first blade points, from the sanctuary of the Order, all else is fleeting.
My word. True wisdom. Padawan, he's talking about the fount of Rajavari.
Master, you seem shaken.
I'm fine. This is just hard to believe. After Rajavari fell, sources claimed he created a great archive of his knowledge and teachings. The fount of Rajavari. Generations of Jedi searched for it, finding nothing. The fount's considered a hoax by all reputable scholars, but we just heard proof.
Nayland Rallock saw this hologram, Master. More of Rajavari's knowledge could make him incredibly dangerous.
The hologram said, follow where the first blade points, from the sanctuary of the Order. Kaleth! The ruins at Kaleth. The name means sanctum. It's the remains of an ancient fortress. Evidence suggests Kaleth was destroyed in a great battle. Old droids still walk those ruins today, but this first blade is a puzzle.
I can only think of one blade a Jedi would wield.
Good deduction, but lightsabers had yet to be invented. We have found several old weapons in one section of Kaleth. Nothing like a first blade, but a good place to begin. I planned your training so carefully, but the Force has intervened. Finding the Fount of Rajivari and stopping Nayland must be a greater test.
Even if the Force is shaping my training, I want your help, Master Yuan.
I thank you. You should know, Padawan. The Council tends to disapprove of such training, but I'll explain everything to them. For now, focus on exploring Kaleth for this first blade. Call me on your holocommunicator at once if you have any success.
Normally you would use that right off the rip, but I'm not going to. The 25% XP buff for 3 hours. I'm pretty good. And then in the chat up here, this guy was like advertising his guild. Typically you would try to join one of those off-rip because they give you an additional XP buff.
That was good.
I'm going to...
Good work out there.
Mission.
We're going to have to get you a real
And
challenge
we'll
next
go ahead
time.
and pick up another day. About 40 minutes in. Currently. 10 minutes.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only. Be safe out there.
Made it to level 6. Pretty good. This will give us another 3,000. Is a very unpopular opinion, by the way. That guy's probably right. Once you dedicate, like once you know that you want to play the game, it's probably when you should do that. But if you make a new character and you're like, yeah, I want to play this game, then you should probably just buy it.
Show respect. You stand before greatness. The first blade, I guard. It rests with the ashes of its maker, the Weapon Master.
I must take the first blade. The Jedi have need of it again.
The first blade. First Jedi weapon. From this beginning, lightsabers came. Millennia pass. Only hilt of first blade remains. Only disturbed once. Rajabari came. He proved worthy. Permitted to take the hilt. Later, returned it.
Perhaps I could do as Rajavari did.
To take the hilt, prove worthy. The philosophy of Jedi combat. Show understanding. The Weapon Master left challenges. Here in Caleth. Training droids to test his students. Find them. Prevail. The hilt of the first blade waits.
I'm back. I'm gonna go kill these things over here. Can I do it? Yeah, I can. Okay. Lives in a box. Man has never seen I'm gonna go talk to this guy again.
Telemetry is received. All droids report your battle performance. Satisfactory.
Perhaps one day my performance could reach very satisfactory.
With training, perhaps. Take the hilt. Treat with respect. Fight with honor.
Master Yuan, I've found the hilt of the first blade. A proto-lightsaber from someone called the Weapon Master. The hilt looks as if there's data engraved on it.
Of course. The first blade points the way. Rajavari made the legendary weapon itself our guide. The Force is certainly with you, Padawan. Please bring the hilt back to the temple at once. I will look into a way to access that data.
And back to the Jedi Temple. When we come out, if he has a mission, I'll do it real quick. Get that extra XP.
Hello again, Padawan. I'm glad to see you well. Master Sio Bakarn, I was there to greet you when you first arrived.
Do you need me for something, Master Sio?
At least she has a sense of responsibility.
This is Master Jarek Kaden, another of the Jedi Council. Yuan told us about Nayland Raylock, the pilgrim seeking Rajavari's secrets. She also claimed the Force is guiding your training. This isn't unknown, but...
Master Yuan mentioned this, but she didn't go into details.
Yuan thinks encountering Nayland and finding a few relics proves you're meant to find this Fount of Rajavari. It's baseless. First she welcomes that Trandoshan into the temple, now this? She's getting more unorthodox by the day.
What do you make of Yuan's claim, Padawan?
Master Yuan is my teacher. It isn't my place to question her.
Indeed not. That's the Council's responsibility.
The Council has agreed to accept Yuan's opinion. For now. But I am concerned about the dangers this path is leading you through. Finding the Fount of Rajavari before Nayland Ralak does is important. But so is your safety, Padawan. Be mindful.
Rajavari's hologram proves the same technique existed. Don't you see? It'll resolve that silly debate once and for all. Overexcite? I'm not quite ready to... Ah, Padawan. Much longer and we'd have come looking for you. I thought you might have crossed paths with Nayland Ralok again.
Wherever Nayland is, he's not at Kaleth.
You said you found the first blade, or its hilt at least. Is it... May I see it? Ah, the folds in the metal. The power cell chamber. These are lost techniques. Our lightsabers began here, with this.
It's incredible to be in the presence of something so old and influential.
I deciphered a second clue from Rajavari's hologram. To find the Fount of Rajavari, this hilt must be taken to a cave in the Typhonian Mountains. The hologram says the founders meditated in that cave, debated. They became the Jedi Council.
All our codes, our laws and principles can be traced back to those debates.
I apologize, Padawan. Kaizen's devotion to the hunt is quite single-minded.
I don't mind. I welcome his help.
Good luck and be careful. The hologram said nothing of what might be waiting in those caves.
And we will equip that. It would be more beneficial to put that on and throw my armor set in the outfitter. But get 487 credits. It's crazy. Just this level. Does this guy have a mission? He does. Okay. So we'll do this real quick.
You made it look it up.
Of course, this one's taken. Damn hooligans running around here. Do this one. There's a bunch of them all over the place. It's just, they had to add this because people just spam them all at once. Free money, credits, like 20% of our mission credits for just picking that up.
Another impressive round.
Man, almost 7.
Report your ailments.
Great stuff, sell that. Med packs you can carry, but with the datacrons I have, it's just, I don't really need them, to be honest.
You are are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Especially with amenity on heal mode and whatnot. But, okay. I think that's gonna be all we do today. I'll probably hop in another day and just grind out, like, planets at a time. But this is more or less just the introduction. I'm not sure if I'll, like, space through the storyline or, I don't know, but, because the conversations do tend to get very long very quick, and it's, I don't know, I mean, I could probably do 2 separate playthroughs, one of, like, a story, but I feel like that would be more of a video thing than a live stream thing. So, but alright, that's all I have for you for today. Hopefully I will be streaming tomorrow around the same time, I'd imagine, in between 4 and 6, hopefully. But, alrighty.